session purely about your interview process. What you need to do in order to get a job. Maybe let's say if I have 1 lakh rupee, I may invest in land. Okay. While investing in land, I do some research, right? Where I need to invest, what could be the future in this area where I'm investing, what is the proper documents is available. Okay, I blindly trust Nitin. Let's take 1 lakh register it. Will it work? No. Okay, sir, I learned the course. Why I'm telling this point? Correlate now. I learned the course. I did not get the job. I learned Python, sir. I know Python. Ask many questions. I know Python. I know SQL. I know Excel. But I did not get the job. Why? Why? Because you did not prepare in a structured manner or in a structured process. You did not prepare in a structured process. Am I right? In order to prepare structured process, that's what we are going to cover in this session. Now, what is the business analytics, data science interview, data engineering interview? This process is the same. Okay, process is the same. Anything, Power BI, anything you learn, any course as a fresher or so. I divide entire process, interview process into 6 different steps. I will cover what are the 6 different steps. At each stage, what are the common mistakes generally we do? At each step, what kind of mistakes are we doing? What is the first step? Understand the skill and expected interview. Okay, let me ask a freshers. How many freshers are there in this group? Okay.
I'm a fresher, sir.
Okay.
Myself, sir.
Have you ever attended any interview?
No,
One day
sir.
you might have
Yes, sir.
you might one day you've been go you might went to an interview for Java. Other day you went for interview for Python. Is it happened with anyone? Do you know what skill are they looking for? Maybe in your college campus interview, let's say Accenture came to your college. They talk about Accenture overall. What is Accenture? What kind of service they do provide, and they can explain you about what is what. And however they explain what skills are they looking for. Maybe if you go into Naukri website, for example, data analyst jobs, fresher data analyst job. Have you ever observed what skill are they looking for? You have learned a course of data science. You are applying a job for Java developer. Does it make sense? No, right? First of all, understand the skills. What skills are you learning? Once you are confident about your skills, you will get to know what kind of questions you may get. For example, everyone about the Python, right? In this batch, everyone about the Python. Let's talk about for loop. Simple example. Let's talk for loop. Okay. If interview asks you, hey, you worked in Python. Do you know loops? Yes. Okay. First question may come in for loop. What is the difference between for loop and while loop? What is the structure of for loop? What is the structure of while loop? Which is faster? Okay. How do you perform sequence? What happens if we don't give the conditions? Maybe in each topic, how many questions would be there for interview perspective? Will it be more than 20? Few topics could be possible. Let's say 20 questions. If you're able to learn 20 questions on a topic on any given day, you are attending interview, you'll be able to crack. Right? You can crack, right? For example, you know 20 questions about loops. You are well versed with the 20 questions of the loops. Am I right? On any given day, they're asking about loops. Will you be able to answer? Yes, right. Because you're prepared well versed with the loops. Any question they ask about the loops, you can able to write the code and everything, right? With most of the freshers, even experienced people also, till 5 years, 3 years, they are not sure which job they are applying for. What job I'm applying for? What are my skill set? Where I'm lacking? We need to know. So get ready for interview means at least before you're applying for jobs, you need to be in the market for 3 to 6 months before. Recently, on November 19th, we had a match, World Cup match. I hope we don't seen it, right? We lost it. For the World Cup, they prepared for 2-3 months. The preparation, everything is good. On the day, very important, if you not perform, what happens? We lost. The gain of confidence you need to carry till the end. That is the second point here. Getting ready for interviews. Next, third point is prepare your resume and apply. Before applying, what is required? Resume. Telephone screen, guys. First, you need to greet them. Hello, may I know who am I speaking with? You are speaking with, let's say, Ramakrishna. Hi, Ramakrishna. How are you doing today? I'm good, thank you. How about you? I'm good. Okay. Are you comfortable to talk now? Yes. Then go to the subject. Once you complete the interview, greet them. Thank you for an opportunity to attend an interview. This way you need to create them. And post interview, that's what I meant. First interview, in-person interview. Okay, interview is 10 o'clock, I will go by 11 o'clock. Interview 10 means you need to be before 10. You need to greet them, give a respect to them. Understand the skill, expect interviews, getting ready for interview, prepare your resume and apply, telephone screening, in-person interaction or interactions, multiple interviews, post interview. Okay, understand the skills. First of all, role. Which role are you going to be applied? You want to go for data analyst role, whether you want to go for data science role, or you want to go for consulting role, or you want to go for developer role. Now question coming to mind, sir, what do you mean by consulting role? What do you mean by data analyst role? What do you mean by data scientist role? What do you mean by developer role? Is it correct? Now, anyone idea? One by one. So let me ask a question. First point, you need to, what are the skills you are going to learn? Based on the skill set, you are going to get the role. For example, on the screen, what you are looking? What is this? What about this? Python. What about this?
Excel and Python.
What about this? Come on, presentation. Am I right? Presentation, right? So, I mean, Python, Excel, SQL, example. You know about? Just listen carefully. Listen carefully, guys. So, you know about Python, SQL, PySpark, machine learning, Excel. What else you are learning? EDA, statistics, ML. Okay, that's example. This.
Power BI.
Okay, whatever. I'm not talking about the course. I'm just giving an example. Okay, you learn this concept. Okay, Power BI. Which one? Power BI. Okay, no. Now, Python, SQL, PySpark. Now, you are clear about the skill set, right? You are clear about the skill set, Rakesh? Clear about the skill set. Now, the next question coming to our mind. I know these skill set. What kind of roles am I able to apply? What kind of roles am I going for apply? So, first question. Am I apply for Java developer? Am I apply for .NET? Am I apply for software engineer? No. So that means you have some idea, right? Data analyst. What data analyst? Data analyst means who collect the data, generate some insights, right? For that you require SQL, you require Python, you require Excel, Power BI. You are data scientist. You are going to predict. Predict means what you required, you Python required, SQL required, machine learning, statistics, EDA. Maybe one or extra skills they might ask. PySpark you are reading. If you are going with the management consulting, consult means consult. Consulting means, what is the meaning of consulting? Consult. Consult meaning, general meaning. Consulting means doctor appointment, doctor consulting. We are visiting a doctor and seeking some advice. Am I right? Why you are going with for doctor? You have some problem, you are seeking some advice or help. Is it? That's what, right? You are suffering from fever. You've been to visit a doctor. Doctor gives a suggestion used for medicine, this and blah, blah, blah. Am I right? Similarly, management consulting means they have some business problems. They have some business problem. They're seeking your expertise help. Let me tell you one example. This is a fact. Maybe some people may hurt, but it is a fact you need to know. How many of you know about AP capital? AP capital, Andhra Pradesh capital. I'm serious point I'm talking about. How many of you know about AP capital? Why are you laughing? Amaravati. Okay, let's talk about Amaravati. I'm not talking about any politics here. You want to build a capital or you want to build a house. What you required? Resources. Before you have resources, you need to plan, right? Plan. And you need to make in a plan whether road should be wider. I mean, because I'm talking about capital, not talking about house. Road speed should be wider and there should be some wastage, water wastage should be go through underground. Is it true or false? Right? And third point is that there should be no issue of, now let's talk about Hyderabad. Just talk about Hyderabad. Even in fact, Bangalore also last year, 2022, floods came, right? Chennai. What happened? All of floods came. What is coming to houses or coming to office? Was it good idea? Was it good? Definitely no, right? You need to have a plan to go how water will go in proper manner. That plan, who will give the plan? Engineer. What if I call a director? What if I call a movie director? For setting and all, I want Amaravati like this, like Bahubali setting. Will it work? No, right? You need to approach the right people for right plan. Is it correct? Similarly, what manager, they reach out to the engineer, they give a plan. The government went to a problem. We want to construct a or build a capital. For that, we need a plan. Similarly, we have business problems, different business problem, right? We been to some expertise. We are facing these issues as these challenges. Can you resolve it for me? Those people are management consultants. There are the 4 management consulting firms in India. So in the world, can anyone guess? Big 4 companies. Any guess? Tata. Big 4 companies. I'll tell 2 names. You need to tell other 2 names. Deloitte, KPMG. Next 2. Deloitte, KPMG, PwC. Last one more is there. Deloitte, KPMG, PwC. One more. Come on. No one idea?
Sir, EY.
EY. Yes. Now for EY. Very nice. 5th one is now they are in the process to make it McKinsey, but I officially cannot say McKinsey. EY. If you want to know about the company valuation, how much it is? These 4 companies may provide. For example, you want to invest stock market. What is the market capital of your company, valuation of company? Decided by these 4 companies. Decided by these 4 companies. Or McKinsey consulting firm, right? McKinsey consulting. These are the companies you want to apply. Generally, they have taken from tier 1 colleges. You are going to solve the real world business problems with them. For example, I want to do, let me tell you about government of Andhra Pradesh. This is a real fact. In 2005, in fact, 2004, year I'm talking about 2004. I hope everyone know about APSRTC. Everyone know about the APSRTC, like your now we are in Karnataka, KSRTC, Telangana TSRTC, Maharashtra RTC, like Uttar Pradesh RTC, like APSRTC. They were in full of losses. Huge loss. At one point of time, government has decided that they want to make it as a privatization. But they decided, even same time, it is a case study for railways also, Indian Railways also. Lalu Prasad, he did the Lalu Prasad for railways. They come up with a case study, they given a case study mechanism. How do I reduce my losses and increase the profit? How do I reduce the losses, increase the profit? You may think, why I'm talking about all these things? Because these are the areas you need to understand business problem, how to solve it. Now, earlier we have only one bus, that is Palle Velugu kind of thing, right? So everyone gone. After that, they come up with the idea that express buses. They come up with the luxury bus, deluxe. What happened? Luxury, deluxe, and express, the cost would be different. Like who having a good amount of money, who are likely to afford, they can go with higher, right? That is how increase. Till 2004, 4 or 5, if I'm not wrong, correct my year. Indian railways have the same price per. There is no first AC, second AC, third AC. There is no first AC, second AC, third AC. Only one AC, non-AC. That's all. The price would be the same, maybe all AC. But Lalu Prasad has contacted with IAM guys, IAM team. They given a proposal that make AC into 3 different. First AC, second AC, third AC. Non-AC and passengers. Reservation, without reservation. Now, after that, by year of 2008, it became one of the largest revenue generated source. So how they're solving? This is where you want to go. I mean, why I talk about this? This is the where you want to go in your career. These are the companies you need to target. McKinsey, all this. For example, one more problem I'll tell you. I mean, I'm giving the example, what kind of problem they do solve as a management consultant and all. So easy to understand, I'm giving some examples. How many of you been to airports and traveled through flight? How many of you travel? No one? Maybe domestic. No one. No one.
Sir, I did many times.
Oh, okay, Shreya. Okay, let's say take an example. Like, very nice. Let's take an example. Now we have a Marthali to Kyarpuram. How many buses you do find in our? How many buses do you find in an hour? Marthali to Kyarpuram. N number of buses, right? It could be any. We don't know the number. N number of buses. Am I able to find same thing Hyderabad to Bangalore n number of flights in a day? Why? Maybe hardly I would get 3 to 5 in a day. Hardly. That is also very difficult. Maybe 2 to 3. Why don't I get 20 flights in a day, 100 flights in a day? How many flights I get in a day from Hyderabad or Bangalore to USA? One or two. Why don't I travel thousands of flights in a day? Budget, oil cost, route optimization, where we can generate. Again, these kind of problems solved by the management consultants. I hope one more example. Aadhaar card, everyone Aadhaar card. Again, the idea was generated by the ex-founder of, co-founder of Infosys. Anyone guess the name? Can anyone guess who is the founder for Aadhaar? Government has initiated. Definitely, we need to proud UPA government. Definitely, no doubt about it. But who has taken the initiative from ex-co-founder of Infosys? Discuss and tell, think and tell me. Okay, his name started with N.
Narayan Murthy.
Now, one more guy is there. He was the CEO till last 4 or 5 years back. After Narayan Murthy resigned, he became again CEO of that company. He stays in South Bangalore. He was contested as a MP also in 2019 also.
Nandan, sir.
Huh?
Nandan Elkan.
Nandan Nilekani, correct. Okay. Now, how the management consulting help here in this case also. One of the case studies, if you want time, can read it. Right? These are the areas you want to work. There's a lot of future, lot of bright future is there if you want to be a management consultant, problem solving. This course, these are the skills as a fresher you require again. So what company? So while attending interviews, okay, whatever the companies I can apply. You are going for a bank and you are talking a project of retail. Will it work? You are going to Flipkart. You are talking about railways. Will it work? Your project, when you're applying for a particular company, particular industry, the project should be inclined towards that industry, right? That's what you need to decide. What kind of companies, where do you want to go? Sir, I don't know all these things. I want to get a job. Simple. It won't work, right? Always. Make sense, guys? Okay. Now, what are the common mistakes we do generally? People overestimate the importance of tools in interview process. What is the common mistake? Okay, Python. Okay, Koti suggested me to learn Python. I in and out of Python. Okay, Koti suggested me to learn about for loop, while loop. Okay, but when at the moment I given a code, I give him an example to solve it? I don't know. I don't know. People think that be it a fresher till 5 years. These are the common problems. Most of the freshers are till 5 years experience faced in the industry. People overestimate the importance of tools in interview process. Overestimates. So tool, okay, I learned Python, I learned SQL. But tools may not be helpful to get a job. Do you know 90% of the people in the industry, the whom are applying for a jobs, business analytics and all, data science, business analytics, data engineer and all, 90% of them are failing because they don't have skills of problem solving. They don't have skills of communication. They don't have skills of business knowledge. For example, I ask a question. Okay, you said you have worked on the projects of retail industry. Okay, everyone know about Amazon, right? Somewhere other way around, you have ordered the product in Amazon, Flipkart. Okay, Amazon guy reach out to you, Mr. Nitin. I want to increase the sales for electronic gadgets in next quarter. What is my thought process? Can you explain me? I'm not asking you. I'm talking about in general. I don't know. In interview, they ask you, check how you are thinking. How you are thinking. our Koti did not teach me. I wasted my money. This is the only comes into mind. Anywhere related to this point, Koti, anywhere related to this? You order the product in Amazon, you know, right? Think yourself in the shoe of customer while answering. Think yourself in the shoe of customer. Okay, what is the answer for this example? Ashok, what is the answer for this? Have you ever ordered the products in Amazon? Yes or no? Yes. What are the challenges you have faced while ordering the product? Customers are not happy due to damaged product. Out of what is the percentage of product becoming a damage? Very rarely, right? So we cannot talk about that. I'm talking about improve the sales. I'm not talking about the customer satisfaction. How to improve the sales in a particular electronic gadget section. Directly been to the offers. No, wait, please. Let's talk about our point and then don't jump into the solution. Never ever directly don't jump into the solution. You need to know what kind of customer they are. What is their spend amount, usage amount or spend amount. Let's say if what is Teju? Teju spends monthly 1,000 rupees. I am giving offer on laptop. Will she buy? Then your answer does not make sense, right? First of all, you need to understand the customer behavior. How frequently are they buying the product? What products are they buying? Like let's say if I talk about yourself, how many electronic gadgets you bought in last 1 year? One or two. What kind of product they bought? You bought earpods, laptops, maybe laptop. What is the cost? Maybe it could be less than 1 lakh. So how many laptops do you buy in a year? One product. No. So, but I can assist you. I can suggest you the product which are relevant to a laptop, right? Maybe laptop cover, right? A cooling mission, right? Cooling pad. These kind of things I can suggest you, right? You can buy, right? This is how you need to think. Understood? This is how you need to think. And problem solving. If I ask you, Komala, where are you from, madam? Shreya, where are you from? Shreya, where are you from? Shreya. Kalyani, where are you from?
Srikakulam.
Srikakulam. Do you know Vizag, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, let me ask you a question. How many Wagoner car? You know a Wagoner car, right?
Yeah.
Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
How many Wagoner cars are there in Vizag? Answer, please. I mean, I'm just giving an example. Vizag. It could be any other city. Let's say Bangalore. Let's say Hyderabad. Maybe let's take an example of your village. Come on.
I don't know, sir.
You don't know. Can you solve it? Can you try it at least?
Okay.
Nitin, what is the answer? Sorry?
We're gonna check through like who will have the license and who gonna drive a car.
I need answer. Tell me.
As a very around 2000.
2000. Right. You said 2000. How did you reach the number of 2000?
Who didn't have license and who are age above 60. So the remaining people can have a car. In that, who can afford a car, which was a Wagoner.
Is it correct? First of all, what is the population of city? Let's say Vizag. What is the population of Vizag? What is the population of Vizag? Tell me any number. Who is going to kill you? Who is going to slap you? Tell me some number. 5 lakhs. There's a Vizag city population. You're staying in Vizag and you don't know the population of Vizag.
Then a population exactly I don't know, and so many
50 lakhs population. 50 lakhs population Vizag. Everyone have the car? No, the answer should be less than 50 lakhs, right? So let's say 50 lakhs population. Simple. Next question coming to our mind. In each house, there could be average 2 to 3 members. On an average. That means we have 20 lakhs houses. Rough example, no need to be accurate. Rough example. 20 lakhs houses and 20 lakhs houses. Everyone have ability to buy a car. No, we have 50% of them below the poverty line, BPL. They don't have a car, right? who are getting a freebies from the government, the below the poverty line. 50% could be the 50-60%. Let's say 60%. 20 out of 68 lakhs. Am I right? 8 lakhs have ability to buy a car? No, right? 30%, 40% owning a cars, right? 8 lakhs of 40%, 3.2 lakh, right? 3.2 lakh. Am I right? Easy, rough and out of 3.2 lakhs having a car. Out of 3 families, I'm talking about 3.2. 3.2 lakhs. Everyone have the wagoner. Maybe there could be a possibility sitting when there are some big shots who have a good amount of money. They go for higher cars. Let's say Suzuki share is 10, 15, let's say 10%. Easy to understand. Suzuki, under Suzuki, Brezza is there, a lot of cars or the Swift is there. All right. Out of 3.2 lakhs, 10, let's say 20%. 64,000, right? Out of 64,000 Wagner share is, let's say, assume that 80%, 10%. 6,400. The answer is simple. Here, they are thinking about how you are solving the problem. They are never going to focus about whether answer is correct or wrong. They always think about, this is called guess estimates. This is called guess estimates. This is the guess estimates. Understood? These are the 3 areas. Communication means English skills. You need to learn how to speak and all. Now, any questions, guys? Any doubt about the first slide? Go ahead, sir. Next, step 2, get ready for interviews. I told you, right? Quora, LinkedIn, and all, right? So get ready. LinkedIn. So let me ask you a question. Ram Kumar, you need to be honest with me now. Okay? How much time do you spend in Facebook in a day? Be honest. You don't have Facebook account. Show me your mobile. Guys, let me ask you a question. How much time do you spend on Facebook or Instagram? Tell me, I'm not going to say anything to you. Tell me, how much time do you spend in a day? Very good. Thank you.
1 hour, sir.
1 hour. Be honest. Be honest.
Yeah, sir. 1 hour.
1 hour. You? 2 to 3. You? I'm Teju. Rakesh? 4 hours. Very good. Ashok? Which one? Paka?
Yeah.
No one is believing you. Huh? Bhageshi?
Yes, sir.
How much time do you spend in Facebook or Instagram?
No, sir, I don't use Facebook and Instagram.
Very nice. Giridhar, Shivkrishna, Kalyani, Santosh, Neeraj, Komla. As I understood from Anand, I mean, I'm not saying joke, it is a real fact. As on an average, people have said 2 hours, right? Maybe one. So someone said 10 minutes. That's fine. On average, I'm talking about as a group. What if 1 hour you spend in LinkedIn? You spend on LinkedIn and Quora to read the subject. There, like in Instagram, there could be, I don't know, I don't have an Instagram account, by the way. I don't use also. There could be some groups, right? There should be some groups, right? Right? In that groups, what if you do read about some real-time problems, challenges? Quora, yeah. Quora, you can see the Python. You can go and search in the Quora about Python problem, real-world challenges in Python, real-world challenges in machine learning, real-world challenges in regression problem, real-world challenges in pandas. What if read and solve it? If someone asks about in interview, you can tell those points, right? By the way, you can make friends in Instagram. Here also you can make connections, not friends, professional connections. Do you know the fact? 80%, it is overwhelming to say 80%. 60 to 80% of managers, vice presidents, top-notch persons who are in the industry, they do follow LinkedIn. They keep on reading the articles in LinkedIn. What if you write articles in LinkedIn, become famous in LinkedIn? You attend for an interview, they may recognize in interview, you will get a job, right? You will get a job, right? Koti cannot help you here. For how many people I can able to help you to write the article? Who need to do? Who need to do? Yourself. I mean, I'm not talking about only getting a job as a fresher. It is there for life till you are in the industry, professional industry. You won't believe in my career. In my career, so far, I never applied a job through any job portal. I never applied a job through a job portal. Any job portal. Fortunately, as a fresher, I got a job in campus. My first manager, which is in IPAC. IPAC is nothing but now you know IPAC, right? How many of you know about IPAC? Indian Political Action Committee surveys. Prashant Kishore team company, right? Prashant Kishore, no? That company is called IPAC, right? I was worked there, my campus. After that, my manager who are in the IPAC team, my manager shifted to Vodafone. He gathered, I mean, along with me, I've been there. And again, I've been to TCS. I have also been to TCS. Connection, that means relation. I'm not saying I'm proud myself, telling you that how it works in the industry. What if you made a good connections in the LinkedIn who are working in the data science area? You need to decide what skills you are learning. Based on that, you need to search. And if they have job opportunities, they can post in the LinkedIn wall. You can apply for it, right? They can refer. Is it true or false? So if everyone wants me as a job, how can I get the job? How can I help you to get a job for everyone? Not possible, right? How many interviews I can able to help you? Maybe one interview, two interviews. After that, you are not able to crack in those two interviews. Third interview, you go and pack your luggage and you go to your home. Maybe again you can learn another course. You can after 2 years another course. After 3 years, okay. All these are bullshit. It is not working. Let me put a fake experience. Is this the way you want? Is this the way you want? So create articles in LinkedIn. Sir, what do you mean by articles? I don't know articles. Simple. Yesterday we discussed a concept. Maybe yesterday we discussed a concept. For the logic regression for you guys, how to convert list to a data frame. Have you discussed the concept? Yes or no? Write down. Give me a simple example, easy to understand to everyone. That is the reason I'm giving an example. So write down one page of articles. Write down your own examples. In front of you, I'm writing the example. Right? I'm writing the 1, 2, 5. In front of you, I'm writing. Am I copying from anywhere? No, right? Right. Write down one page articles and post that article on your LinkedIn account. And also post in a Facebook here. Post that in a Quora. Post that in maybe your X. X means Twitter. At some point, maybe first no one see your video, your article. 10 articles, no one will see. Maybe at least 11 articles, someone may impress. Two benefits. Your writing skill is improved. Subject will improve. Yes or no? Maybe someone may recognize your 11th article, 12th article. By that time, your connections also will increase. Professional connections. Yes or no? After some time, you're applying for a job. Who knows, someone may recognize you and they give a job for you. Anything wrong are you doing? Are you cheating anyone? Nothing. Right. Whatever you're learning in the class, write down in your own words. Understood? Is it boring, guys? Is it boring? We will discuss all these things. Quora also, you are taking the Quora. Write down the challenges and note down. And while going in interview, you need to be ready with the 5 to 7 challenges which you have solved in your daily day-to-day work. One question, common question they may ask. What are the challenges you have faced? What is your day-to-day work? What is the recommendations you provide to your client? Right? These are the questions you need to answer. Okay. Next, are you clear, guys? We'll go in detail. We're just discussing the basics only. But I need a time. Because without time, I cannot able to help you all these things. Okay. Now, can you see in this picture one thing is wrong? Huh? One guy is sleeping. One guy is sleeping. He's not focusing on that. What happens? You created the account, you're not focusing on that. It will impact you. Common man, leaving the steps for later in the process. So you need to start at least 6 months before you apply for the job. You need to start at least 6 months. In your case, at least 3 months. At least 6 months. You need to be well versed. So why 6 months? You may ask a question. You need to write the articles, right? First article, if I write tomorrow and apply the job, it won't be possible. Literally, I'll tell you, previous batch students. He initially is not getting any calls. I told him apply jobs through LinkedIn. No response. Start writing the articles. He written 25 articles. His name is Srinivas. 25 articles. After that, he got 7 calls, 7 interview calls. Clear or not clear? That is a different story. I'm not saying that. At least you need to be ready with the things. Right? Okay, let me tell you a simple example here. 2 persons are attending for interview. One without knowledge, second is with knowledge. Let's say we both are in same class. Just imagine it in. We are in the both are in same class. I have a LinkedIn account. I have written articles. I have a certifications. Apart from my degree, I have a knowledge. I've learned the different courses, and you just came with your degree. You don't have any certificate. You don't have anything. Who will give a preference? The person who having the all the skills. Similarly, this is the way you to become a popular. Popular means not hero. You don't need to be hero or villain, all these things. The way how much your time, I'm asking at least you are spending, everyone said 1 hour, 2 hours on Instagram, right? I'm just asking half of the time you're spending on the Instagram. What do you learn from Instagram? Time pass. Am I right? Will you get more than that? Just out of that 1.5 hour. Your maybe Instagram, is it possible to chat? Is it possible to chat in Instagram with the friends? You can do a chat instead of friends. You can make a connections and do a chat with your future colleagues or network. Am I right? Maybe someone may not respond. That's fine. At least some may respond, right? Is it correct or wrong? Okay. Okay. Leaving these steps, they don't think at also. They don't think also. They never think about LinkedIn. They always prepare a job. Okay. I learned the course. They took money. They prepared one. They give one resume. Okay. And they told me that apply job to Naukri, you'll get a job. You won't get a call. After a few days, you scold them. You leave for another course. You go for another course. That's what happens, right? Generally, that's what happens, right? Very well. But that is not the right way to do, sir. How long you can run behind something else, which never works. Am I right, Nitin? So these are the mistakes you should not do. Third point, prepare your resume. Prepare your crispy resume. Okay. Resume means someone said, I am playing a cricket. I watch movies. I am traveling. I like traveling. Who need all this thing? Prepare your resume should be crispy and your key skills and projects you want to showcase in your mind. Key skills and project you want to showcase in your mind. Let's say you are very well versed with the pandas. For example, you are done one project in pandas, and while keeping the project, these are the data cleansing done by the pandas, data analysis performed, data visualization done with the panda. These are the projects you kept. If someone asks, hey, can you explain about the pandas project? You need to be ready with what are the challenges you are faced in that. You may get the question, sir, I never worked in the real world. How do I know? That's what I told you, right? Go and Quora, search it in LinkedIn, Medium. These are the areas you need to focus. As a trainer, how many things I can able to explain? After 1.5 hours, Koti is taking more than 1.5 hours. Koti asked me to attend the class morning 6:30. I don't have a time. He is not coming to the offline class. He is not coming to the online class. How many can I can explain examples I can able to explain? Just think as a human. 1 example, 2 examples. Is it possible to explain 100 examples? Not possible, right? You have to do your own work. Prepare different resume. You are applying for data science, data analyst resume, or you are applying for management consulting. Prepare different resumes for different positions. And don't use the same mobile number. Use different mobile numbers. If you use the same mobile number, you'll get confused, right? Whether it is for data analyst, whether it is for data science resume, whether it is for management, you'll get confused. Use different mobile for different resumes, different email ID also. Am I right? So prepare a resume and apply. These are the areas: LinkedIn, Glassdoor, Simply Hired, Career Builder, like this. Okay. These are the only job portals. These are the job portals, right? Don't rely on job portals. More than 9 ways you can apply job portal, just one of them. Other methods are far effective. I will tell you what are the 9 different ways. We'll discuss about 9 different ways what we have. Common mistakes. Please do passive job searching. People do they rely only on job portal. Do not explore more effective ways proactively. What they do? Okay. I Koti prepared the resume. He told me apply job portals. Okay. Koti told me to apply LinkedIn. And now, okay. After 2 days, Nikhil came to me. Nitin came to me. Sir, I'm not getting any calls. I wasted my money. Okay, how many jobs Nitin you applied? What you applied? Sir, every day morning I applied LinkedIn, Naukri. Now after that I'm sleeping, sir. Will it work? Whose job it is? Is it your job or my job? At the end of the day, if you get a job, I will be happy. You will also be. Compared to me, you would be more happy. The moment I told you, right, you need to connect, HR connects, and all. These are the different ways. Articles, all these things, right? Telephone screening, first real interaction. You okay, but don't come across in human as a human. Okay, you need to be prepared. So, can you tell me something about yourself? If they ask the question, my name is Koti. I have 1 year experience into data analysis. I worked on customer churn process, and I love traveling. And weekends I do sleep. I do spend time with my friends. These kind of things I explained. Why do I need about your where you are traveling, Alex? Why do I need? If I ask something about a project, explain a project. What is what projects you have done? What is the business problem? What is the outcome? How did you solve it? While solving this problem, what are the challenges you have faced it? How did you overcome those challenges? What is the final outcome? That's all. That's all. Nothing more than that. Nothing more than that. Don't talk about I love cricket, I love eating. Who need all these things? Prepare yourself before going in interview. Sir, I don't know all these things. I'll give you 2 lakhs, help me to get a job. How long? Right? Understood, guys? Not taking time to understand the opportunity, the role, where does it fit in the organization. You don't understand the role you are applying for. Okay, they asked me about you attend the interview, end of the day, role is mismatching. Role is mismatching. We are looking Java. Does it make sense? Try to when they call HR call you, try to understand the role, what role they are looking. What is your contribution to that role? How many people will be there? What technology are going to work? Your team. Ask these questions. Okay. In person. Okay. In person interview. Directly go shoe, beard, right? And no proper dress. Never greet them. These are the common mistakes people does. Right? Not asking meaning for high quality questions. The people go, do you provide food in our canteen? Do you provide cab services? Are these the questions you need to ask a manager in interview? Does it meaningful? How many hours I need to work in a day? Is it meaningful? Do you provide right cab at right time? These are the questions you need to ask the manager. I'll tell you now. Post interview, you need to say thank you and all. Behaving an non-professional or acting on social media outburst. Let's say someone took the interview and posting the people post them negative about them, scolding them in the social media. This is not the right idea. Dirty negotiation, not returning calls. Right, right. People do. So you attend today, for example, let's say Ramakrishna attend today interview. He called HR 20 times. Man of feedback, man of the feedback. Is it a good idea? Someone told negative, they're not giving offer. You keep on scolding them in social media. What is the benefit you're going to get? These are some common mistakes. So understand the skills and all we will discuss in the next class. Already it is 1.5 hours. So can we connect tomorrow or next weekend?
Tomorrow, okay, sir.
Tomorrow, okay. What time? Again, it go for not only 2 classes, it will take another 2-3 classes. Let me stop.